Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very special interview with Billy and his mom, Miss Ruthie. I don't want to give it all away though. Billy, I'll have you introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Billy Crider. I go to Bullock Academy. I'm a receiver and tight end.
Yes, sir. Love to see it, man. So talk to me a little bit about like where you were athletically, kind of in your recruitment as well before we started working together.
Yeah, I was pretty just like slow. I would say I've always had like the routes, the hands, the everything I can do. I just like I'm not athletic there, but Jacob's helped me a lot. Kind of started in that low 5'2", 40 range and not a very good shuttle. And then Jacob's got me down from um a 4'9" 40 laser and a 4'3" shuttle laser. So it really helped me a lot. Obviously, we still got a lot of work to do, but Jacob's just helped me so much get there. And his training's very structured. He's gonna help you along the way. And yeah, it's only been 9 weeks, and we got a couple more, and can't wait to keep on improving.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely crushing it so far. And obviously, Buddy's just been killing it in terms of work ethic and everything like that. There is no real magic pill when it comes to this stuff, but Billy's been a testament to the hard work that he's done so far. So, what did you end up like trying before we started working together? Like, how did your training look? Obviously, you're at IMG Academy for a little bit. Talk to me about all those experiences.
Yeah, IMG, I would say I was there my freshman year. Obviously my freshman year, like football season, I came there in the fall, didn't really play a lot. Winter workouts came, I probably got a little bit better. And then that spring ball came, I started to get better. Had a really good spring, then I got hurt. Came back home, had to kind of like rethink it. Sophomore year, just not really any much speed training, not really structured, just running routes a lot and just getting my hands better, really, just not really thinking about the 40 side and all of that. Junior year came, kind of same thing. Had a good season, got all region, and my film was not bad. But obviously, I feel like I could do a lot better, especially with breaking tackles and having breakaway speed. And ever since I started with Jacob, I've been able to see that a lot more in my routes. I would say my weak point of my game has been my speed, but obviously, if I'm improving on that weak point, and I'm feeling more complete as a football player.
Love to see it. Hey, man. Love to see it. And for you, Miss Ruthie, kind of what stood out to you about whether it's me or seeing me on Instagram a little bit? I know we know each other on a little more personal level, but like what kind of made you interested in the entire thing?
Um, I think definitely you gave just meeting you seemed so just caring. You knew about Billy. You had a plan and you gave us the details of that plan. I felt like you were committed to it. You'd seen the results yourself. You'd worked with other players and seen results. And you had so much confidence. It gave me confidence as a parent. Of course, like you being a teammate of Billy's at IMG, I knew that you had the drive, had the passion for football.
Of course. Thank you. I appreciate those kind words. Then for you, Billy, was there any like doubts that you had coming into working with me? Maybe it was less about me, more about the vehicle of being online training. But kind of tell me what you initially thought with that.
No, not really. I was just ready to go. Obviously we were teammates. I know your work ethic, and I feel like you're a great dude. And obviously, you've made it where you are through your speed and your training and all of that. So I really had no doubts. I was just ready to go.
Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. For you, Ms. Ruthie, was there like any concerns in your mind that you initially had when getting started with this?
I guess I initially felt like, oh my gosh, we need to go see Jacob in person. Like we got to get up there. But you kind of, you said that'd be great. Like you can come up here, like, and I'll work with you one-on-one. But this package is really more of an online package. That's something we could utilize, even being away from you. So yeah, I appreciate that. I think online's been great. There's a lot of accountability.
Of course. Yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. It's like it's not necessarily like Billy didn't just get workouts, right? Being able to guide him through the entire process, all of our weekly calls, all those video revisions, him sending me dozens of videos every week. Like absolutely love it. Man, taking full advantage of everything that I offer. And there's a reason you've been seeing the results like that, my man. I love to see it. And kind of coming into this whole process, like what did you feel like you needed to work the most on specifically?
Definitely my 40. It's just a lacking point of my game, but obviously I've been improving on it and going to keep on improving on it. But yeah, definitely my speed overall.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's exactly why we're here, bro. and we've been heading in the right direction 100%. So I'm looking back, obviously 9 weeks ago, kind of back to like week 1 and day 1, honestly, like what did you feel that we implemented, or what do we feel that helped you out the most initially?
Just the videos of like showing how to do the 5-10-5. I remember when we first kind of started, like especially like my shin angles and stuff were not very good, and like I couldn't really turn back as fast as I wanted to. Then you kind of like stepped me through it, and I got it down pretty fast, and that's how I ran a 4-3 shuttle. Obviously, my 40 also has gone down a lot. Want to keep on getting that down, but the shuttle is a huge part of that. Obviously, also the 40 got my stance right in my first couple steps and having my turnover speed a lot faster, and I feel like that's helped me a lot, especially since week 1.
Definitely do. And tell the people, where did you end up starting with the 5-10-5?
Was it? What was it?
Wasn't it in? I believe it was right around 4.7 or 4.8, right in that range.
I think it was 4.7, 4.8, and got down to a 4.3.
Yeah, man,
I'm
that's
gonna keep improving on it.
serious work right there. And biggest thing was like, obviously we got you faster in that, but also the technique of like, how do we nail the 4 steps there, 8 steps back? How do we actually get the shin angles right, and even down to our foot placement down to the inch, right? We touched a ton on that. I'm sure it got frustrating at times. Like there was a couple times we continued to make the same mistakes, but now we're in a really good spot running the 4.3s as a big dude, right? 6'3", 200 pounds. That's to run a 4.3 like that. You got some serious bend and speed with that. So that's really exactly what we want to see. So yeah, tell me, I guess, what's it been like with the recruiting process? Let people know what's up.
Yeah, it's been good. Just had a couple schools. Obviously interested. Obviously on my tape, I show a lot of physicality, and I show I can make good deep catches and make physical plays all over the field. We got interest right now from Georgia Southern, Bucknell, Cornell, Furman, and I placed it just received my first offer from Air Force. Very fortunate for it, but obviously the work doesn't stop there, and that's one great opportunity, and I'm definitely gonna look into it. But yeah, the recruiting process has been helping me a lot, and I just can't wait for these camps to pick up even more.
Yeah, bro. Obviously, massive congratulations on getting the first one. I'm sure that's always feels the best. Honestly, a little bit of a relieving feeling when you've been putting in so much work, and sometimes you don't know if it's ever going to pay off. Well, obviously it did, which is great, bro. And kind of tell me how that unfolded, because I know we literally talked that week. This was just a couple weeks ago, and we didn't really know Air Force was kind of on your radar that type. But kind of talk to me about like what it was like through the recruiting process and what we've done so far with it.
Oh yeah, 100%. So basically, how it all started was one of my D-line coach at BA used to coach with them. So basically, the guys asked for my height and weight, and yeah, I sent it over. He watched my film after him and his staff, and they wanted to offer me. Obviously, I think a concern might have been with route running because I don't really show a lot of my film. But obviously, I've been going to these camps, sent videos through there, show that I can run routes, catch the ball. Showed my shuttle time 4.3. I can change direction on a dime, and yeah, they love that, and got an official scholarship offer. So very much looking into that, but ready to pick up some more. But very thankful for the offer.
Yes, sir. How's that feel to you, bro? Like, you think about it, you've been working at it for years, bro, and to finally get that first one, like, talk to me about what that was like. How, like, just that whole experience for you when they gave you the call and everything.
Oh yeah, very excited, very fortunate. It was actually at the Georgia Southern spring game, which I was very fortunate to go to too. But other day, like I can't really think about it much. At the end of the day, I'm really like a person who really enjoys the process. I really don't think of of achievements like that. Obviously, it's very great to celebrate and be happy for, but you got to keep pushing. At the end of the day, you are where you are because of your hard work, and really just a motivation thing. Like all I was doing weights this morning, all I was thinking about was like, damn, I'm not satisfied. Like I gotta get better. Like I gotta get stronger, and gotta keep on working. That's how it is.
Yes, sir. I like that, bro. And obviously, that's going to take you far. So the offers, that's almost like a material thing. But you having that drive and actually the love for the process and honing your craft is really what takes you guys far with this. And for you, Mr. Ruthie, how was it kind of hearing Billy getting his first offer? Sure, that was exciting.
It was extremely exciting. Just so proud of him, and what he's achieved, and just his dedication, and just couldn't be more proud.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Then kind of looking at online training as a whole, Billy, did you have any specific beliefs about it as like maybe online training isn't going to be the best, or like it's not going to be for me. But kind of talk to me about your initial thoughts about online training before we kind of broke everything down.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, like, as long as it's structured and as long as it's easy to be able to access and it's organized and the technique is there and the videos are there, I don't think it's that much different. Obviously, in person, you get it right there, but beforehand, but really, and it's even in a way better, you can do it anytime, anywhere with the training. Um, yeah, it's kind of on your free will. You just gotta put in the work and kind of send the videos, and the guy's gonna have it structured out like Jacob has, and you just gotta do what you gotta do and get it done.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of responsibility that comes with being able to do it online. Right? You don't have to just show up at the gym at 5 p.m. every day and have someone watching you. I think that's even better in terms of like you start to learn how to manage it yourself, but then still honestly getting all the coaching and more than me sending these 30-minute videos like every week, breaking down your 5-10-5 down to the inch, down to the step, something that a lot of times in person it'd be a little tougher to do with that.
100%. I 100% agree with that. At the end of the day, you don't have to have someone motivating you. It's not gonna always gonna be like every time. Obviously, when there's people motivating you, it's great. But as I said, if you don't have the will to do it, then you're not gonna get it done.
I like that, man. Just gotta find a way at some point. I like it. For you, Miss Ruthie, did you have any kind of thoughts about the vehicle of online training before like we broke down all the structure and everything that went into it?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was a little bit, hesitant, like, how is this going to work? You're used to that sort of one-on-one, like, you know, face-to-face aspect of it. But I just remember like you being so confident, like, I've got a great platform, I'm going to be reviewing Billy's film. I think like you walked him through like how to film himself. And I was kind of on the periphery, just sort of watching some of that. And I was like, wow, like Jacob's got this down. And then like, obviously you see the results. But it was great. Like he had access to you and, like you were there all the time for him and for his improvement. The big, big steps in improvement, not small gains.
Of course. Love to see it. So no, even looking back, talk to him. We didn't mention it yet, but talk to the numbers about the broad jump that we crushed.
Yeah, I think I started at like 8'4", 8'6", somewhere around there, and I got 9 foot, which was a good feeling. Obviously, my goal was around 9'2", 9'3", 9'4" for when camp season starts, but 9 foot's a great achievement. Obviously, this last camp around, I jumped to 8'10", which obviously I thought it was good. I just landed on my feet. I think I could have easily got 9'1", 9'2", but then I don't make excuses. I just keep going, and yeah, I'm gonna get that broad to a 9'2", 9'3", 9'4", and have a better broad.
I have no doubts that will add like a foot on your broad jump total pretty soon here. Absolutely going to be crushing it. Then looking at someone, say, like on the outside with this entire process, like what type of player, person, or recruit do you feel like this would be the right fit for? And like what type do you feel like maybe it wouldn't be the right fit for?
I guess a recruit that just like wants to get better, maybe like they feel like they're doing everything right, but they just need a little more structure. Someone who, has a great opportunity at their high school, be like, okay, I can really make it to this next level. I just need a little more help. I feel like that type of person and knowing someone who's going to get it done, how they're going to do it. Just not make any excuses. Just do what you got to do. All you do is video and do the work. It's not like it's insane workouts. It's just technique and getting faster. At the end of the day, I think it's a huge benefit. Someone else say it's not for someone who's not going to do, like I just said, not going to put in the work, going to be complacent, going to just not do it. At the end of the day, you can say what you want to, but your characteristics as a man is shown by your actions. So, yeah.
I like it. For you, Miss Ruthie, is there any thoughts you have on like what family you feel like this might be the right fit for versus not the right fit for?
Somebody that, like you said, you're using maybe the resources that you have at your school. You're doing everything that you know to do locally. And maybe it's just a few, like your speed you need to work on. Like everybody, needs to improve their speed. But where do you go? Like, where do you find that speed coach? Maybe like all your resources locally are maxed out, or you don't know anybody else locally to be able to access, or your kid, needs to be able to access somebody at home and like online, to give that flexibility with time. And, you want to connect with somebody that really cares about your kid. That's also like in what I really like about you, Jacob, is like you're in it. Like you are in football right now. You're experiencing it. You're doing it. You know what's out there. Like football's changing all the time, and like you are immersed in it. I mean, you're the real deal, right? And so you're able to coach Billy where he is. You're not, way far past football. Like you are immersed in it. So I feel like you have the skills and the ability and the communication skills, the work ethic to provide Billy and families and other recruits like what they need.
Of course. Yeah, the NIL and transfer portal is shaking things up. But obviously, me being in it, definitely want to give Billy all my knowledge and experience as possible through his whole process and get him to find a school that's right for him.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell it's more than just, an assignment for you. Like you really, truly care. That means everything.
I appreciate that. And really I do it is really what I enjoy the most. Like I could just be doing football as a D1 athlete, right? But I want to serve others. I noticed as kind of the end of my time at IMG as I took more of a leadership role, I really enjoyed doing that and wanted to find a way to make that happen here at Furman. And this is what I found. I've loved it ever since. Then for you, Billy, what would you say to maybe any athlete who's seen my content a little bit, maybe they're watching this video, like what would you say to someone who's on the fence about doing this?
Just know what you want to do. Like if you want to get faster and you feel like you're not there, then at the end of the day, if you're just like, I'll get it done during camp, it doesn't work like that. You have to, with everything you do in life, is if you work for it and like have a structured plan, you're gonna get it done. But if you don't, it might not happen. The results happen from the work you put in. At the end of the day, it's not any excuses. But if you're on the fence, I would say like if you really want structure, if you really want to get faster and get ready for these camps, then do it. If you're someone who doesn't think they're committed to process or think they can just do it on their own, then don't. At the end of the day, it's your decision. But then if you want structure and if you want to get better compound stats for these camps, then do it. Don't be on the fence.
I appreciate you sharing that, my man. Is there anything for you, Miss Ruthie, that you might say to a parent who has some current concerns or they're not quite ready to make the jump yet?
I'd be like, just look at Billy, look at his results, like get to know Jacob, watch his videos, like, camp season's coming, like it's going to be here. You got to set some goals. Like you can't do it on your own. So, the time is now. It's, go for it. I
like it. Now, obviously AI has been rampant nowadays. Billy, where can they find you on Instagram, bro?
Billy10 Crider _
Love to see it. I really appreciate both of you guys hopping on, spending a couple minutes to share your honest thoughts with everyone here. Obviously, we've been crushing it so far. We're going to continue to, but I really appreciate you guys taking a couple minutes to make this happen.
100%. Appreciate you.
Yep.